On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
That he threw the phone on the ground.
It's
But
not
if
right.
the dude walk in and he told her like, "Baby boy, didn't I tell you to put a block on the phone with your black ass?" If he told her that, and she's still talking to homie from prison, and he take the phone and he throw it down in a heat of passion, it don't mean that the dude is abusive. It just mean that he's passionate about that, right? We don't know the context. However, if a dude walk out and his car is keyed, that's a completely different conversation.
No, she was.
So what if she was emotional, right?
You went and picked up another bitch in this car.
She was mad.
She was passionate about that car because you went and picked up another woman in it. So she keyed that shit. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. What are you talking about?
Not
They're both not okay. They're both wrong.
Hold on, Kayla. This is what I think it's different, because for women it's the same thing. When men get upset and passionate, it's like this, and then they can be done with it. When women get upset, we think.
But she can get with a dude. Listen, if she able to pull it off and she able to rock with that dude later, that's on them. That's on him for being oblivious, bro.
We're not saying that.
I'm not disputing what you're saying, Logic. I'm not disputing what you're saying, because I think it's some dudes like that, and it's some dudes that's just completely oblivious. All I'm saying is simps are needed too. It's a place for them in society also. Everybody can't be the man. Everybody can't move a certain type of way, bro.
But look, this is what I'm saying, Anton. Check this out. All these ladies
we gotta get Kayla in. Gotta get Kayla in.
Okay. I just want to say this. All these ladies on the panel right now, right? They can have a man, right? But they got a nigga waiting. That nigga don't give a fuck. He can just say, she can be like, hey, look, he just buzzed me down and I kicked him out. Come over right now. And then he'll come and eat up. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas waiting. And all right, okay. I go ahead.
No. I agree with you. I'm just saying that's
what my whole point, Anton,
is despicable. It's despicable.
It is, but guess what? It's a whole lot of them. Y'all giving niggas too much credit. I'm telling you. When I see it and go through it and see, I be like, is you serious? You know what I'm saying? And then if I want to be real funky with them, I be like, bro, stop. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas right now that's married to full-time bust downs.
Full-time?
They were full-time.
Is that how? Okay.
All right, go ahead, Kayla. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go after Kayla.
Okay, so unfortunately, I have to agree with the last part that Logic say. There are those that are waiting. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. They will come right after the next nigga left. They don't care. But I think to answer the question, yes, I believe that women overlook things. And the things that I think that a lot of women overlook is one, lack of honesty in like the beginning of the relationship. So he says he's going to do so and so and so. That day comes, he doesn't do it. He gives you some excuse. It happens again. You think it's going to be different? Y'all get in a relationship? It's not. Like, you seen this. What? Stop. You next, right? But people keep, oh, I like him. No, he's not dependable. He's not reliable. He's not honest, right? I think also a lot of women overlook abuse and violence. A friend of mine, actually, she married this man too. A friend of mine was bragging to me about how this man bought her a new phone because he broke her phone during like a heated argument. He like threw it up against a wall and shattered it, right? And I think she thought it was cute that he got her a new one. And I was like, babe, that's some abusive kind of like a behavior. He's breaking your property and shit when he's mad. That's not... You don't think there's a problem with that? You don't see an issue with that? You know what I mean? So I think sometimes when it comes to those two things, I think women overlook it and they think, oh, he wouldn't do that to me. Or even the way he speaks to other people. I've had personal experience where someone has like went the fuck off on a fucking waiter. Like, it was so volatile. I was like, whoa, like, no. I actually never seen him again after that day because I was like, that seems like violent behavior. You know what I mean? Don't overlook stuff like that. Pay very much attention to stuff like that because those are signs that this person
If he broke the
I don't
phone,
know.
that doesn't mean he abusive just because he broke the phone, huh?
What?
Anthony, when you were
You
asking for
break my phone during an argument? You shatter my phone up against the wall? You don't think that that's a problem?
It was a lapse in judgment. It don't mean he abusive.
Listen, it's a flag to me. There should be no time you're so upset where you take my property and you break my property. That's the same thing as a girl keying your car
busting your
or
window.
busting your tires.
No, it's not the
It's an
same. Breaking the phone is not the
These
same as
phones
keying
cost
the
more
car.
than a tire. This
Sam.
phone costs a whole
Sam,
set of
Sam.
tires, actually.
You said keying a car. It is not the same as keying a car.
He's right.
That is not the same.
Oh my God.
They both show violent behavior to me.
It
That's
is
my
not the
opinion.
same
You
as
don't have
keying
to
a
agree,
car and
but
writing your name on the hood.
That's
That's
violent
not the
behavior.
same.
Right in the mountain.
Because
That's
first
not
it's
the
your
same.
phone, then it's
You
your
belong
TV.
to me.
First it's your phone, then it's your TV, then it's your face. I'm not into it.
No. Look,
No man has ever broke any of my
So a
property.
person
Listen,
that
I know
can't
dudes
compose
that didn't play video games and raged out. They not violent dudes.
That's
They
totally
just
different. I'm talking about in a heated
No.
argument with your man. Y'all are in
They
each other's
just
face in a
ultra
heated
competitive.
argument.
They ultra competitive, and they may have had a lapse in judgment. We got to extend grace to these gentlemen. All right?
No, we're not.
It's not the same as getting your car keyed.
I am not extending grace to those gentlemen.
Hey, Kayla,
You
if I
need
was
to learn
your
to control yourself. You can't go breaking people's property when you're upset.
hey, Kayla, if I was your man and I heard you yelling at that laptop, I'm gonna come in that bitch and throw that motherfucker out the window. Do it make me abusive? Do that make me abusive?
Right, and that's what I'm saying,
Logic,
because
logic, please.
the context matters. If he walked in and she was talking to another dude on the phone, he might have grabbed the phone and threw that mug on the floor.
Yep.
That don't mean that he abusive. That means he pissed off because he passionate about you.
Yeah, what happened prior to him breaking the phone?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know the context. We don't know the context.
And I don't share the context because it's not my
I gave the context. The context is she yelling.
Context.
No, this is a context
One at a
quest.
time, y'all. One at a time.
It shows to me the lack of ability.
Hold on, Kayla. Hold on. Quest. This the context.
You
It's
making up one?
at night, and your lady on a YouTube panel yelling at the computer. That's the context.
Really, Logic? For real?
I'm saying, listen, it doesn't mean that he's right that he threw the phone on the ground.
It's
But
not
if
right.
the dude walk in and he told her like, baby boy, didn't I tell you to put a block on the phone with your black ass? If he told her that and she's still talking to homie from prison and he take the phone and he throw it down in a heat of passion, it don't mean that the dude is abusive. It just mean that he's passionate about that, right? We don't know the context. However, if a dude walk out and his car is keyed, that's a completely different conversation.
No, she was.
So what if she was emotional, right?
You went and picked up another bitch in this
emotional,
car.
she was mad.
She was passionate about that car because you went and picked up another woman in it. So she keyed that shit. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. What are you talking about?
Not
You're
the
both
same
not
thing.
okay.
But
You're both wrong.
Hold on, Kayla. This is what I think it's different because for women it's the same thing. When men get upset and passionate, it's like this, and then they can be done with it. When women get upset, we think.